Legendary Italian actress Sophia Loren has led a life and career that continues captivating audiences around the world. Born in Rome, Loren grew up in a small town near Naples. Her early life was shaped by the struggles of World War II and the challenges of growing up in poverty. Despite these hardships, Loren's undeniable beauty and talent propelled her into the spotlight, and she rose to become one of the most iconic actresses in the history of cinema. With a career spanning over 7 decades, Loren is not only celebrated for her acting talent, but also for her grace, elegance, and love of family. Her journey to stardom began in the early 1950s when she entered a beauty pageant that opened the doors to the entertainment industry. Over the course of her career, she starred in more than 100 films, earning critical acclaim for her performances in movies such as Two Women, which earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress, and Marriage Italian Style, for which she received another Oscar nomination. Her net worth, estimated at over $150 million, is a testament to her success, though many speculate the true figure is much higher. In addition to her illustrious career, Loren's exquisite taste in homes has become a significant part of her legacy. Despite her fame, Loren has always been fiercely private, choosing to lead a life centered around her life at home, family, and cherished traditions. As she once said, "What I appreciate most when I'm not working is the chance to lead as normal a family life as possible." And she's done just that. From the shores of Florida to the tranquil hills of Switzerland and the grandeur of a Roman villa, Loren's properties reflect her dedication to her impeccable style and love for Italian tradition and family. So, let's take a closer look at the homes that defined the life of this extraordinary actress. Sophia Loren's Florida apartment perfectly captures her love for comfort and simplicity. Situated in a serene location with panoramic views of the waterways around Williams Island, the property served as a retreat for Loren, her husband Carlo Ponti, and their 2 sons. Williams Island is a luxury high-rise condominium complex on 84 acres in Aventura, Florida. The amenities include everything from a restaurant and a spa to a venue for private functions and entertainment. Designed by Ted Fine, the apartment blends casual elegance with personal touches that make it uniquely Sophia's. The actress said of the property, "There's as much sailing, swimming, and sunbathing as you could want, and it gives everyone a chance to relax." The living room is a testament to Loren's love of antiques and art. Pieces from Europe, such as a mid-19th century silver ewer and candelabrum, are displayed prominently, while English stoneware from the same period adds charm. Loren's collection of family memorabilia is scattered throughout, including a cherished photo of her with her son Carlo. The dining room, adorned with a large painting by Italian artist Sergio Vacchi, is a striking space where the family gathered for meals, which often consisted of homemade pasta and traditional Italian meals like antipasto and rich soups. The table settings featured handcrafted Italian pottery and blown glass roosters highlight Loren's deep connection to her Italian heritage. The practical kitchen was the heart of the home, where Loren enjoyed cooking for her family and even for her film crews. Her passion for food extended into her personal life, as she authored cookbooks that showcased her favorite recipes, blending culinary traditions with her love for Italian culture. Her love of cooking came from watching her grandmother, who was a naturally intuitive cook. A highlight of the apartment is the 18th century style 4-poster bed, a deeply sentimental piece that accompanied Loren through many milestones, including her pregnancies. The bed is complemented by a painted Italian headboard and an antique harpsichord that serves as a display for family photographs. These types of elements throughout the home reflect Loren's ability to merge functionality with artistic expression. Now, let's step into our most iconic home, Villa Sara, located on the historic Appian Ways. Nestled within a sprawling 15,000 square meter park, the villa stands as a symbol of Loren's glamorous lifestyle and a love for Italian heritage. Just a stone's throw from the Colosseum, the estate blends historical significance with timeless luxury. When Carlo Ponti promised Loren the most beautiful house in the world upon their marriage in 1957, Villa Sara delivered on that promise. The property, with its 50 rooms, includes a private cinema, art gallery, guest house and swimming pool. The grand columns, terracotta tiled roof and lush gardens make the villa a quintessential example of Italianate architecture. The villa's entrance is a marvel in itself. featuring Roman concrete vaults and mosaic flooring with intricate floral motifs. Built atop an ancient basalt quarry, the property's unique elevations add depth and character to its design, with views of Rome's historic landmarks. The gardens, meticulously landscaped, feature Mediterranean plants, olive trees and fountains, creating a tranquil oasis that contrasts beautifully with a bustling city nearby. Inside, the villa is adorned with rich fabrics, antique furniture and original artworks. The grand living room, with its high ceilings and large windows, offers breathtaking views of the gardens and historic landmarks. The dining room, illuminated by a magnificent chandelier, is adorned with rare paintings and tapestries, reflecting Loren's love for art and culture. Throughout the villa, personal touches tell the story of Loren's life and career. From awards and photographs to mementos from her films, every corner of the home celebrates her legacy. The private cinema is particularly special, often screening her most iconic films, while the library houses books on cinema, fashion, and Italian history. Although the property underwent significant restoration in the 1980s after being sold, it remains a testament to Loren's remarkable life and is worth over $20 million. Now, for moments of much needed peace and quiet, Loren has found solace in a Geneva home for more than 5 decades. Located in the city's Old Town neighborhood, the residence served as a peaceful retreat for her and her family. In her memoir, Loren described the decision to move to Geneva as a desire for a place where we could feel safer and live more peacefully. While the details of the home remain private, it's known to reflect Loren's love for art and antiques. In a famous photograph taken by Annie Leibovitz for Vanity Fair, Loren is seen lounging on an antique 4-poster bed in a room adorned with rich red and gold tones. The walls, covered in framed art and tapestries, exude warmth and sophistication. Geneva holds a special place in Loren's heart, as it's where her sons Carlo and Eduardo were born and raised. The home served as a backdrop for cherished family moments, offering a quiet refuge from the demands of her career. In addition to her homes in Europe, Sophia Loren also owned a ranch in the neighborhood of 1,000 Oaks in Hidden Valley, California, where she and her family spent time in the summers during her Hollywood years. While photos of this property are scarce, it likely provided a comfortable base for Loren as she worked on some of her most famous films, including Houseboat with Cary Grant and The Pride and the Passion with Frank Sinatra. The main home is a 1950-built craftsman-style home with rock walls, beam ceilings, and a gorgeous stone fireplace, spanning over 4,000 square feet with 3 living rooms. There's a guest house, a pool house with 2 pools, a persimmon orchard, and a rose garden. The staff quarters are located off a wide driveway in a redesigned vintage barn. There are also stables, although Sophia and her family never kept horses there. A central courtyard is enclosed with a fireplace, and the property is abundant with oak, pine and palm trees. Her children were just boys when Sophia and her husband bought the large ranch, and later the gated compound was said to be a more permanent residence for the actress's grown sons and their families. As we conclude our tour of Sophia Loren's homes, we recognise that these are a reflection of her extraordinary life and unparalleled career. From the grandeur of Villa Sara to the tranquility of a Geneva retreat, each property tells a story of elegance, resilience and timeless beauty. No matter where Sophia moved or what house she occupied, Loren's love for art, family and tradition shines through in every detail, making her homes as iconic as the woman herself. So, what do you think of Sophia Loren's exquisite homes? Do you have a favourite? Well, let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe and stay tuned for our next tour as we explore the homes of Hollywood's brightest stars.